Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 as Russia. We are finally number 1 on the full ranking. We're still behind Britain in factories, but we're gonna get there. I'm shifting around the factories and closing down all the unprofitable ones. Well, most of them at least. Because we had one major issue that seemed to have that affected pretty much the entire production chain, and that is simply that there wasn't enough sulfur on the world market. So even though we were number 1 in prestige, we just couldn't find any sulfur to buy. And so the factories were not profitable. We simply had too many. That's one part of it. And then of course all the chains that needed everything on that depends on sulfur would also break down. And it looked like the same situation was true for tropical wood. There simply wasn't anything available. And here you can see the factories just can't afford to buy the stuff. So in doing this, we're going to open up new possibilities, I think. So we're going to prune away a lot of factories that just cost us a lot of money. And yeah, I think we're paying for 2 factories right now. Or at least we started subsidizing them. They're not taking payment. But they might. Kokand accepted peace. Okay. The Ottomans, no, we don't want to back the Ottomans. If anyone, we want to back the Greek. And there comes the offer from Greece. Acquire West Macedonia, that's here, right? I'm gonna put Greece as top priority for us. I'm not sure, there might be some events for us in this region if we increase our influence. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So I'm gonna find out. Increase some relations. Since our relations were pretty bad. Do we want to start this? I'm almost certain that Germany will be on the other side. I've never actually taken sides for someone in this fashion. I mean, Greece has quite a few provinces here. They are in the British sphere though. And you are of course allied to the UK. And Germany, so I could potentially fight both the UK and Germany. That would be fun. Not really, but yeah. And our army isn't the strongest. Let's see. Soldiers in the army, 676. You're busy in another war. For once, let's do this. I want to back you. I want to see what it's like as a major backer in one of these conflicts. And nobody wanted to support the Ottomans. And so the issue failed. Okay. Gain another core. Hawaiian Renastrakan. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. The factories are gonna collapse one by one. Okay, now we're gonna have to go through the list again. At this point, I'm starting to become interested in supporting them. Not in these areas where there just aren't enough people to work. This, on the other hand, I'm interested in keeping. Because there were quite a few workers there. Yeah, at this point I think we've trimmed away most of the problems. A lot of the factories that were just not profitable are dead. Frees up slots that frees up workers for things that still make money. Yeah, I'm definitely going rid of the small arms factory. The winery... yeah, that's okay. You don't have enough workforce to populate the other factories anyway. Yeah, and now I think we're okay with opening all factories and subsidizing all factories. Keep these factories going for a while. Now, since we pruned away a lot of the dead meat. Yeah, so instead of losing 1,000 pounds every turn or day, we're losing 13. So yeah, a lot of the really, really sucky factories are now gone. Because they went out of business first. Circulation doubles. Let's see. Having a free press means having to deal with the strangest things. The Russian Watchman, a queer little tabloid that sees a fair amount of circulation in one of our states, has published an opinion painting the foreign minister out to be a member of a secret Masonic sect. While this isn't outside the normal scope of the lowbrow nonsense paper, this particular piece of bad writing has received somewhat more attention than usual. People, for one reason or another, actually seem to believe these accusations. Denying the rumors will be seen by the literate upper classes as a giving in to plebeianism, but to deny the rumors will cause said lower classes to actually believe in them. Okay. Gain militancy, gain... ugh. So it's a choice between who you want to piss off. Okay, so either all the very, very rich people in Latvia... let's see, that should be there. How many of you are rich? Rich Latvians, how many do we have? Type. That would be the aristocrats and the capitalists of the province. So basically these two guys would become incredibly militant. The alternative being... Upper Yenishek. Okay, where the heck is that then? That's here. Province of Upper Yenishek. And here I could piss off. Oh, it depends on the literacy rating. Okay. Interesting. So only the ones above and below a value of 20 literacy. Well, this makes things much easier. The lowest literacy pop in that entire zone is at 52%, so there aren't anyone below 20. Oh, no, it's the other way around. So all the pops pretty much would gain militancy and consciousness, or just the really intellectual ones, which is pretty much the entire population as well, or the few blokes over in Latvia. Yeah, we're gonna piss off the Latvians. That was like 6,000 people. The alternative was pretty much the entire pop in this zone. Even though that's pretty much just this group here. Very literate farmers. The factory is being built, yeah. Unemployment. Kazan is very unemployed at the moment. How are we gonna fix Kazan, huh? Name. Kazan. I could actually sort by unemployed workers, because that would be just as fine. Building new tuning factories, everything else is being upgraded. It's gonna take a while, but they are gonna get jobs, all of them. And same is true here, all the factories are being upgraded. Kamchatka, there is a factory being built. This one's being upgraded, I think. I'm gonna manually increase the steamer convoy factory. To give him a little bit more leeway. Fiji is getting a factory, everybody else are at full employment. What was that? Japan has accepted a peace. So did you declare war on... Okay, so Japan intervened in their war with Manchuria, I assume. Okay, another rearranging of the upper house. And suddenly my pause button ceased to work. There we go. Ah, the issues of using a solar-powered keyboard in a dark room. There we go. Let's see. Upper house has been reassembled, yeah. But the Conservatives were at 30% earlier. Why would they suddenly gain so much more? Okay, so whenever we have a general election, they gain a considerably greater sum of greater percentage, and then it rebalances itself over time, I assume. New political parties, okay. Cadets and Octobrists. Xinjiang has become civilized and signed the Geneva Convention. Factory construction, and yeah. So I assume Japan intervened in this war. Ah well. What was it I wanted to check again? Yeah, the new parties, that's what. So I assume the Westernized party is going to be replaced by the Cadets. And the Octobrists. The other party that's probably going to replace the Slavophiles. Maybe. Oh, we'll see. Things will pan out. How far away are we from the next reform? 34% now there. 32% for these. To reform the voting system would be interesting. Though that would turn us over into a pure democracy rather than the His Majesty's government, which had some slight effects on various things, but might be interesting. And we're now importing coal. Okay. Really? Coal, tobacco and liquor. So our need for tea has gone down considerably, apparently. Increase of stockpiles, let's see. Common market availability. Tanks aren't available, yeah, that's because nobody has those tanks yet. Aircraft, there are a few available. Clipper convoy is almost done, but doesn't seem to be much interest either. Or in small arms. Opium? I freely admit I don't understand the whole market economy in this game. Us closing down all those factories has definitely had an impact, I think, but we'll see. Available for our country. $2,700 available. And we need, yeah. Now where's tea? There we go, tea. Need 17, yeah. Quite a lot. Oh well, you just keep doing what you're doing. We're exporting timber, lumber and grain in large quantities, but we're importing coal, tobacco and liquor. Ah, darn it. There we go. Blasted solar powered keyboard. Okay, now we can see that T is back on the list. That coal got to the top of the list, kind of fights. But we are getting the electric blast furnace, which should increase coal output in cotton fields. Yes, please reduce militancy. Did I just see fascism spawn? I got another core. There we go. Strength to unity. Denmark has gone third way, which I assume means that they've gone fascist. No. No, they haven't, but they probably developed it. That's probably it instead. Okay, factory cost goes down. There we go. Slavophile has been defunct. Westernizer is defunct. And the fascists have formed. Yeah, right. So that was the fascist event. It was global. Now we have the Octobrists in charge. Because Slavophiles were defunct. And that switches around the policies just slightly. I believe we've gone down to pro-military instead of jingoism. We got up to limited citizenship instead of residency. I believe the religious policy is still the same. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to affect the next rearranging. And of course now we're falling down military power again. Militancy is going down quite a bit. 1.74 now in global reach. That's good. What's the militancy in these provinces? 4.7. You can move closer there. 4.4. Vacuum tubes. More production of all that fun stuff. And we can move to the next door province, since that actually has some rebellion. Nauru, the Russian core. 4.1, that's certainly calming down a bit up here. 3.8, yeah, you're below the limit now. Go down here. Try to calm down this populace. Intervene. Militancy in these parts is going down, which is lovely to see. Futurism. Whatever you do, don't ever try a futurist cookbook, because... And it's not like it's the anarchist cookbook, but the futurist cookbook consists of rather peculiar dishes. Some of which aren't entirely edible, I think. They were very experimental, if I recall correctly. Very experimental. So much so that, yeah, what you end up with could be quite spectacular. We have friends, right? Sweden dislikes us, really. You're gonna be our friend whether you like it or not. I'm just gonna spend my points, see if I can get something going there. Germany has quite the sphere. Nothing like the UK, of course, but we're also getting quite a nice little sphere. Nice little power block. Yeah, rebel factions, they aren't as strong as they used to be. I assume they're gonna try to rise up again anyway, but... Yeah, the anarcho-liberals are definitely there. Voter rights is the next one. That's gonna be for the secret ballot. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting fewer and fewer soldiers, I assume, and that's why the numbers there are going down. That's okay, though. We're making good money. And there are still quite a few unemployed workers in Kazan. Which is kind of a problem. Let's go and have a look at Kazan again. You can close, this factory is almost done. That should employ quite a few more. 1,000. 2 more days. There we go. 10,000 workers. Can find jobs. There we go. Coal and iron production goes up. That should hopefully lessen our import need. Lots of factories being built. Yeah, now the need for coal has gone down a bit. Tobacco is now the top import. So these aren't available yet. Culture tax. Yeah, the radio could be kind of fun. That's 3 tax though. Then there's this, which could get us less rebel organization, which could be useful. I'm going to go with the bank inspection board just to get the extra tax efficiency. Then we're going to cut taxes a little bit, and then we're going to pour into some military tax after that, because we are a bit behind there. But I want the taxes. There's of course quite a lot of things going on here too, in terms of taxes, factory costs. Ties with France again. Not yet, but soon. Soon I'll consider that, France. We were thinking about taxes, 1% more cut maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Can certainly survive that. Could probably survive even more. How come Britain is discrediting us all over the place? Constantly. Some ally you are, Britain. You were at war and that war ended, I assume that means... That's not sphere. You conquered them. Huh. Okay, I guess they paid the extra price for it or something, I don't know. Not quite sure what happened there. The money is fluctuating quite a bit, so that's why I'm kind of nervous about lowering taxes even further. Since this one is done, we can definitely afford to lower taxes. Still 30,000 unemployed people in Kazan. All the factories here are being upgraded, so they'll have jobs as well once they're done. Hey, we were actually the first to get avant-garde literature, because we get the full prestige. Fantastic. Why are you flashing like this? Can you only afford it once in a while or something? Ugh. Annoying. Next factory to be finished would be here, 200 days, 240 days. You guys are gonna get jobs, it's gonna take a while. So yeah, about 250 days or so, 300 days. Then Kazan should have full employment again. Whoa. We have begun occupying what? Was there a province that revolted that I didn't notice? Or is that some kind of faulty tooltip? Yongchu, also over here. Somewhere, I don't know. Strange. Dinner rate, circulation doubles. Same thing again here. So either we're gonna piss off all the pops in Rovny. Oh, there are two of you. There we go. And since you are so literate, this is actually giving us some headaches. Yeah, all of you are gonna be very mad. The alternative is to piss off all the people, all the aristocrats in Kursk, which should be somewhere in this area. I think, maybe, possibly. Oh, I'm failing at geography again, aren't I? Oh, there we go, Kursk. And then here would only affect capitalists. those 400 people, and... Oh, you don't have a single aristocrat. So I can either make these capitalists very, very angry. And that's not you, that's you, there we go. You're actually becoming more and more... Yeah. No, I'm looking at the wrong one again. There's the capitalist, minus 0.5. So you do care about safe working conditions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make you really, really mad. Oh, the fort's finished. Yeah, let's keep expanding them. Not that we have much in terms of fort tech anyway, but... If we go to war with Germany, I want to have at least some level of protection. So we're just going to increase the fort levels. It's going to slow him down. I probably want to do the same thing along the entire coast here, actually, because Britain, even though they're our ally right now, these things change rather quickly. It costs a fortune, but that's fine. Right now we can actually afford it. Yeah, that's a good start. Should see our income plummet for a little while. There we go. Maybe I want to build more ships now that I think about it. Yeah, why not? We can increase our navy. I think we have the navals. Right! Naval bases. Yeah, we have 1900 support, we have 1500 ships. If we wanted another few battleships, how many? 12 battleships costs 5,600. Yeah. We can't afford that many ships, can we? I want to build a few more battleships. Four battleships. Then I want steamer transports. I want quite a few of them, actually. And that's 16. 20. Oh, did Dutch Harbor? Okay. 21, there we go. 21, 30. Yeah, let's get a few extra. 34. Beyond that, I should probably go check naval bases. Given how long a time it takes to build those things. You're level 4. I think all the naval bases in this region are already at level 4. Level, yeah, 4 as well. Not you. Excellent, expand that. All the ones here are okay. Yeah, why not expand the naval bases in this area as well? Yeah, the ships can't be built here, that's true, but... I still like the ports. And these are basically cheap ports. They should still increase our naval limit, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And now I'm starting to run out of money. Because these naval bases are expensive. At least the higher level ones. What? You don't have a naval base here at all? Okay, that's that one in Zhangzhou, there we go. Really, China? But I thought you had at least gotten level 1 naval bases. Looks like we're almost done here. Most of these are done. That's a lot of money. 62,000. I'll go with this and keep it at that. I do want to keep some money in reserves. Oh, and we need to take a break here, I think. Yeah, we've been playing for too long. So I'm going to do that. Thank you for watching.